So, good afternoon to everyone and welcome to today's online class. So, we shall see from where we have stopped yesterday, right? So, yesterday we have come to a conclusion that he was telling about his memories in the school. And in grade 1 and grade 2, Hafiz was a very intelligent person. And later on, when he was in third class or when he has entered into class 3, he lost his intelligence. And he was very much interested in running around the class, playing jokes and making some pranks on other people. And moreover, he used to copy in the examinations. This is what we have seen. But one particular thing that was said by his principal has changed his life. However, later one sentence spoken to me by my principal changed my life. One sentence spoken by the school principal has changed his life. Let's see what is that change. Okay, now what did the principal say? Now, when I approached my 12th standard, I mean 10 plus 1 after completing 10th class or when it was in the intermediate, once the principal called me and said, "Look here, son, I have been saying you since day one. You are a good student, but you never studied. I have taken care of you till today. Now I can no longer take care of you. So you do it yourself. Since the time you have joined the school from grade 1 or nursery, I know that you don't read well, but I have taken care of you. I have promoted to class 1, class 2, class 3, and now we have come to class 10. Okay, you are a good student. Basically, you are a good student, but only thing is that you lack interest in studies. Okay, you are disciplined. Okay, you are well cultured, but only thing is that you don't show much interest towards studies. All these years, somehow I have promoted to the higher classes, but now it's your time. You have to do it yourself. You have to read by yourself. You cannot depend on me now. So this is what the principal said. Principal told Hafiz that from grade 1 to grade 9, I have seen you and have promoted you, though you did not read well, because you are a good student. And now it's your time. You have to read to pass your examination. So he talked to me for 5 minutes. So what did he say? You don't have your father. If his father passed away, he expired, he is no more. You don't have your father, and your mother has worked so hard to bring you up and paid all your fees all these years. What did the principal say? The principal said that you don't have your father, and your mother has taken care of you to give you proper education and to give you proper food, the basic requirements of food, clothing, shelter, and she has given you education. And she has worked very hard. Being a lady, your mother has worked very hard for your future or for your career in order to give you the good quality of education. And she has paid the fees, okay, to give you the good education. But you have only played. What have you done? In spite of reading, you have shown only your interest in sports and games. Now you should rise to the occasion and study. Now occasion means the time has come now. Okay. The time has come for you to read. If you don't read well now, all the hard work of your mother will be in vain. The kind of hard work she has done in order to teach you, in order to make you get education by working hard and paying the school fee, everything would go in waste. So please, my dear child, now it's the right time for you. The correct time has come. You need to study. I used to be a very good sports person. So Hafiz is saying that he used to be a very good sportsman. I had been the senior champion. I mean, in the senior champion in high school, he has been the champion for many years, and he was also the captain of the school team. And I used to play every game, but that year I did not step out to the field. After he has heard the words, of the principal speaking to him that Hafiz have to read well and mother has done a lot of hard work. So that particular year, he did not even step on the field. Sometimes when you are out of the track, your mother or father or your subject teacher or class teacher comes to you and speaks to you, beta, this is not the thing you're supposed to do. Your mother and father are working very hard to give you good education. They wanted to see you in a better position. Okay, and no parent or no father and no mother will tell about their hard work. Your father will not come home and tell that, beta, I've done so much of work in the office, or I've done some labor work in the field, or I've done some agriculture work. They will never show their pain to you. The reason is that they wanted to keep their children happy. No father and no mother will complain that they have some pain or they are working very hard. They work very hard. Their sweat will not be shown to you because they wanted to put a smiling face in front of you to keep you very happy. So even of his mother, despite of not having father, she worked very hard in order to give him quality education. And that one particular year, Hafiz did not even go or step into the ground. So what he has done, I would go for prayers and all I would do was eat and study. That particular year of class 10th, he has taken it very seriously because he was even counseled by the principal saying that this year the time has come for you. All these 9 years I have promoted to the other classes, but now this is your time. If you don't read well, your life will be in a problem. Your career will be in a problem. So that one particular year, what Hafiz has done, he has done all the prayers and he started to he only did two things. What is the two things he has done? The two things is that he was just reading and he was just eating. Eating, reading, eating and reading, eating, reading. This is what he has done. I normally used to copy and pass. Already we have known that Hafiz has a habit of copying in the exam. But I realized that once I was in SSC, secondary school certificate. SSC means class 10. Okay, secondary school certificate. I could not do that. So in 10th class, there is no chance for him to copy in the exam. Till 9th grade, he has copied and somehow he was promoted. When I got a second class, 50% in my SSC, my principal said, son, consider yourself as having got distinction. Now, what did the principal say? Hafiz, for that particular year of class 10, when he was in class 10, what he has done, he did not go to the field. He did not go to the playground. He was just in his room. And what are the things he has done? The things he has done is to eat and read. Seriously. Earlier he was copying, but that one particular year he just sat alone and he started to read. And by reading, okay, by gaining some knowledge, he has written his exam. And after the results, he has got 50%. 50%. Now 50% he has got genuinely because he has really worked hard out of his hard work. So till grade 9, he was just copying. So with copying, if you get 100 out of 100, that will not give you real satisfaction. I'll tell you, see, if father gives 100 rupees, don't feel very happy because it is your father's money or your mother's money. But you work hard and gain 1 rupee, you will have a lot of satisfaction. Okay. Now on the way, on the road, if you get 5 rupees coin, don't feel happy for it. It is somebody's money. But when you do some work, okay, physically you have done some work, lifting something, or you have come to an age of earning, and when you work hard, earn a job and earn your first earning, that will fetch you more satisfaction because that is only because of your hard work, because of your dedication, because of your tremendous hard working nature. Okay, so now here Hafiz has got only 50%. 50% is the average percentage. But the principal said, consider this as distinction. What do you mean by distinction? Distinction is getting 70% and above. Whoever gets 70%, overall 70%, they are called as distinction. They have passed in distinction. You have got 50% only. but treat that 50% as 70%, as if you have got distinction, as if you have got 70%. Why? Because for the first time you read, you worked hard, and you have written your exams without cheating in the exam, without copying in the exam. This is my memory of my school days. Hafiz is saying that this is my memory of my school days. In grade 10, I was not having any other alternative thing. The only thing is that I have to read and write my exams. And I read well. I worked hard. 1 year I worked hard. I did not play any games. I did not even step into the playground. Only thing what I have done is I was eating and I was reading and learning. And finally, I have attempted my exams and I've got only 50%. But what did my principal say? My principal said that treat this 50% as distinction, because for the first time you really worked hard, okay, to get those marks. You have done without cheating in the exam. So feel very happy for it. Okay, so this was the memory of Hafiz. I did lots of other things. See, as far as my things are concerned, okay, Harinath is raising hand. Any issue? I can't remember. I forgot things. I forget things very easily. So he is having a memory that he forgets things very easily. To remember, I have to see things as a photograph. If a picture is there, that picture will be registered in his mind. But if something is in the form of words and text, okay, a written form, that will not be there in his mind for a long time. I read a book and I can remember the matter as a photograph. Now, for example, on the screen you have Hafiz photograph. He's a great contractor. Okay, so if you remember everything as a photograph, then he will be remembering it for a long time, but not in the text form. This is how it works. Anything if you show to Hafiz in the form of images, pictures, photographs, he will retain it for a long time. But if you just show only text, he will not be able to remember for a long time. Okay, so he used to forget everything what he read. But if any pictures are there, any diagrams are there, any images are there, that would be registered in the mind of Hafiz for a long time. Now, Bela Rajas, what you say? When you were in school and you were doing badly, did the teachers pull you up and how did you feel? So, when you are not reading well, when you are not showing any progress in studies, how did the teachers react? Okay, how did the teachers react? Even when I was in my school days, I didn't perform well in mathematics, and sometimes even I was caned by my mathematics teacher. Okay, but those beatings have made me to be a teacher today. Okay, so there will be a pain, and we need to listen to teachers. So how did the teachers treat you? I never felt anything on being pulled up. So when you don't read well, will the teachers keep quiet? They will scold you, they will punish you. And at that time, how did you feel? I never felt anything on being pulled up. When my teachers, asked me, forced me to read, and scolded me, or they have hurt me with some words, I didn't feel. I used to be so interested in playing. Always, I was only interested in playing. I would receive a caning every week. Every week, I received beatings. Caning means beatings. Okay. Every week, he received beatings or punishment from his teachers. Now, when you know that you had incurred the wrath of a teacher, incurred means what? When you have welcomed the anger of a teacher. Wrath means anger. Okay. How did you welcome the anger of a teacher? By not doing your homework or by behaving badly. When you don't do homework, when you don't listen to the words of the teacher, how did the teachers react and what was your response? When you know that you would get a caning, what was the state of your mind? Now, when you don't do homework, will the teacher keep quiet? The teacher is not going to keep quiet. She's going to punish you. She's going to beat you. And what was the state of your mind? State of mind? Just show the hand. I will not react much. Teacher will come. Hafiz, have you done the homework? No, teacher. Come on, show your hand. He would show the hand to the teacher and the teacher would keep on beating. It would hurt badly and then I would have to forget about it. For some time, pain was there on the hands. Later on, I used to forget the pain and I would go out and play. So he was punished brutally by his teachers for not reading and for not doing the homework. Okay, when teacher has asked him a question, why you have not done the homework or why you have not done anything, okay, he would say that he would only say that he would only show the hand to the teacher and the teacher would give him nice punishment and he would just go out and play. So this is what he has done. Okay, so with this, for today we will stop the class. We shall continue the class tomorrow. Okay, so we will try to complete it. So he would show the hands to the teacher and the teacher would punish him. Have you ever felt insecure or threatened? Have you felt that you are lonely or did you feel frightened of the teacher? I was just interested in playing games. I was only interested in playing games and nothing else. I was not interested in funny pranks. I was most interested in funny pranks. Always used to scare his friends by dressing like a ghost or being at the back of the door and then doing all these things. One day, I did not want to study, so I created a distraction. Complete disturbance he has done. For 1 whole hour, we played Chor Police, Dunga Police. So he was not interested in the class, so he was even encouraged his classmates to play Chor Police or Dunga Police game. Even we were, I think you might have played when you were a child, even I played it. Okay, I will be the police, all thieves will hide somewhere, I have to go and find out who are the thieves. Every Saturday, with this we'll complete the lesson. Every Saturday, we were allowed to go out. Actually, Hafiz was studying in a hostel. Okay, every Saturday, we were allowed to go into the town to see a movie. So every weekend, they have a outing. Like how intermediate people who join hostels have outing. Even Hafiz also had a outing every weekend. So what I would do was have no lunch, used to not eat anything and collect money from 40 to 50 students. He was just like a gang leader. He just goes to his classmates and asks them to give money and run and buy the movie tickets. He used to go and buy the tickets. On my way back, I would eat to my heart content. Lunch, he did not eat, but he would go stand in the queue for the film tickets, take the tickets for his friends, and then while after taking the tickets, when he feels very happy that he has got the movie tickets, then he used to eat happily to his heart. I mean, stomach full, he used to eat. I used to be the leader of the gang, so he was a gang leader. We would have gang fights and plan strategies. So most of you might be having, I think, so. Okay, gangs. When I was a child, also even I used to maintain a gang. So my gang and other gang used to have some conflicts and some quarrels. These things used to interest me more than my academics. Fighting with the other people, maintaining a gang, that was more interested for office rather than reading and writing. Academics means your studies. Rather than studies, he was more interested in maintaining a gang. Students used to book my textbooks for the following year because Hafiz never had a habit of opening the textbooks. The textbooks of Hafiz were like brand new. Okay, not even a wear out or a tore out. I mean, the book is so new that not even a single page is used or referred by Hafiz. So this year children, they used to buy the books of Hafiz because they were almost brand new. Now your books, just think whether they are brand new or have they become old. If you are really using a textbook daily, they will definitely become old. But if you don't open them and open only once in a year, they will definitely become old. Okay, so with this we'll stop the lesson. Okay, thank you very much.